Friends, I hope you will be fit and fine. Welcome to Medical Science. Today we are going to cover the last portion of biology of Mdcat test 2024 that was previously conducted by Sakhar IBA or SIBA testing service. So let's begin towards our today's goal. Question number 37 is all of the following are examples of polysynaptic transmissions except option A is the heartbeat, option B is the breathing, option C is the knee jerk, and option D is the playing game. All of the following are polysynaptic transmissions except one, that is knee jerk, because knee jerk is a monosynaptic reflex and it consists of only sensory and synapses between sensory neuron and motor neuron. And that's a deep tendon reflex. So here the option will be knee jerk because that's not a polysynaptic reflex, that's a monosynaptic reflex. So question number 38 is the cells which do not secrete the antibodies are option A is T lymphocytes, option B is B lymphocytes, option C is the T helper cells, and option D is the U helper cells. So the cells which do not secrete the antibodies are T helper cells and T lymphocytes. Both options are correct, but here the most accurate option will be T lymphocytes because T helper cells, suppressor T cell, memory T cell, and cytotoxic T cell. These all four types are the types of T lymphocytes, and T lymphocytes are mainly involved in cell mediated immunity. Means they usually don't secrete antibodies are secreted by B lymphocytes, which is known as humoral immunity. So the correct option here will be option A, T lymphocytes. Question number 39 is use and disuse of the postulate of organs was given by option A is the Darwin, option B is the Wallace, option C is the Weizmann, and option D is the Lamarck. So यूज़ एंड डिसयूज़ ऑफ आर्गन्स जो हमको बताया था वो लेमार्क ने बताया था कि जब आप किसी आर्गन को ज़्यादा यूज़ करोगे तो वो नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में और डेवलप होता जाएगा, और जिस आर्गन को आप यूज़ नहीं करोगे तो वो अल्टीमेटली वेस्टिजल आर्गन्स बन जाएगा. सो हियर द करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी ऑप्शन डी, लेमार्क. Question number 43 is which of the following is not a non-specific immune system? Is not a non-specific immune system means which of the following is a specific immune response? Option A is the HCl, option B is the T cells, and option C is the mucus, and option D is the spermine. So HCl, mucus, and spermine, these are non-specific immune response, whereas the specific immune response is the T cells. So here the correct option is T cells, and the immune response that is given by T cells is known as the cell mediated immune response or cell mediated immunity. So question number 44 is the system that drains blood back from the body to the circulatory system is option A is the lymphatic system, option B is the digestive system, option C is the cardiovascular system, and option D is the immune system. So the system of the body that drains blood back into the circulatory system is the lymphatic system of the body. This lymphatic system is present all over the systems of the body except central nervous system, means except brain and spinal cord, and it drains 15% of the blood back to the our circulatory system. But keep in mind that this blood is devoid of red blood cells. It is like isotonic to the plasma, or the lymph is isotonic to plasma. So here the correct option will be lymphatic system of the body that drains blood back from the body to the circulatory system. So question number 45 is that the most abundant type of white blood cell that reach rapidly at the site of infection are option A is the neutrophils, option B is the macrophages, option C is the basophils, and option D is the lymphocytes. So here the most abundant type of white blood cells are the neutrophils, and these are the ones that rapidly reach at the site of infection. So the correct option will be option A, neutrophils. And the percentage of neutrophils in the white blood cells is approximately 72% of all WBCs are neutrophils. 70 to 75% or specifically 72%. So question number 40, all the living entities are created by God. The theory is named as option A is the theory of natural selection, option B is the theory of survival of fittest, option C is the theory of inheritance of acquired characters, and option D is the theory of specific creation. So all of you know that there were two schools of thought, one of which was that all the living entities are created by God, and this is known as theory of specific creation. और जो स्कॉलर्स थे और मज़हबी लोग थे वो इसी थ्योरी को फॉलो करते थे. So option D will be the correct option. Question number 41 is choose the correct flow of impulse transmission in the human heart. Option A is the AV node to SA node to bundle of is to Purkinje fibers. Option B is from SA node to AV node to bundle of his end to Purkinje fibers. Option C is the SA node to AV node to Purkinje fibers to bundle of his, and option D is the AV node, SA node to Purkinje fibers, and then ultimate to the bundle of his. Here all of you know that the impulses are originally generated in the SA node or sinoatrial node. Then these impulses are transmitted to the AV node, and from the AV node the impulses are transmitted to bundle of phase, and from bundle of phase the impulses are transmitted to Purkinje fibers, which then spread to all the muscles of the heart. So the correct option here will be option B, SA node to AV node to bundle of phase, and then ultimate to Purkinje fibers. Okay. Question number 42 is a bone that lies in between the skull and postcranial skeleton is option A is the hyoid bone, option B is incus bone, option C is the malleus bone, and option D is the stapes bone. So let me know your answer in the comment section. और मैं आपको हिंट दे देता हूँ कि हमारे स्केलेटल सिस्टम में एक ऐसा बोन है जो किसी भी दूसरे बोन से अटैच्ड नहीं होता, वो अपनी पोजीशन पे फिक्स होता है लिगामेंट्स की वजह से, टेंडन्स की वजह से या मसल्स की वजह से, मीन्स लिगामेंट्स एंड टेंडन्स or muscles in some of the membranes. So I will check your answer in the comment section. Okay, so the question number 48 is the thoracic cavity is separated from the abdominal region by option A is the peritoneum membrane, option B is the mucous membrane, option C is the diaphragm, and option D is the mediastinum. So the landmark or the separation between the thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity is diaphragm. Keep in mind that diaphragm is a separation mark between the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity. So here the option C is the correct option. So thanks a lot for your time and consideration. Hope you have understood each and everything.